Hello, NewsTaco. This is Victor Landa coming to you from my beautiful home office in bright and sunny San Antonio, Texas. So we woke up this morning to news of Rick Santorum's trifecta victory yesterday in Colorado, Missouri, and Michigan. Rick Santorum, of course, is the Republican presidential candidate. Now it seems that I think it was this morning when I heard one of the television talking heads call it a seismic shift, a tectonic shift. I don't know if it's all that, but it is important. I still think Mitt Romney is going to win the nomination. I think when delegate counts alone, he's got enough now and looking toward the future that he seems still inevitable. But this Santorum surge at least makes us take a look at him a little bit closer. And of course, this being NewsTaco, we're going to take a look at candidate Santorum from a Latino point of view, looking at how what his stands are vis-a-vis the Latino issues. Now, I know there's a lot of you out there who are Latino and don't necessarily identify with quote-unquote Latino issues, and that's cool. Now, what I'm talking about is, or are, the issues that the majority of Latinos find important, and the issues that the GOP candidates sort of project on the Latino community and talk to the Latino community about, even though, say, immigration, which is something they talk about a lot, is not that high on the list of priorities. It's become that high because of the increased rhetoric, but it really isn't in the larger sense. So what do we know about Senator Rick Santorum? Well, we know that he is the son of immigrants, Italian immigrants. We know that he opposes what he calls amnesty for undocumented workers. We know that he wants to build a stronger fence along the U.S.-Mexico border. He's very much against, building the fence and defending the border. He supports English as the official language of the United States. He voted against a guest worker program, and he criticized then presidential candidate Rick Perry for allowing in-state tuition for undocumented students in Texas. So he doesn't like the in-state tuition for undocumented students either. He is Catholic. He is pro-life. He opposes gay marriage. He wants to bring back the whole don't ask, don't tell thing in the military. In 2001, this is interesting, he introduced an amendment to a bill that would promote the teaching of intelligent design in public schools. So we know where he stands on that end. He opposes the DREAM Act completely. In the past, one of the many debates that the GOP candidates had, this one was in September, he fumbled an answer to a question in which he referred to the Latino vote as the illegal vote. There are so many ways to look at a verbal fumble like that. His subconscious Freudian slip, whatever you want to call it, but that caused a lot of uproar and a lot of negative attention his way when instead of saying the Latino vote, he said the illegal vote. In Iowa, he told black voters that he doesn't want to make people's lives better by giving them somebody else's money. He was referring to this notion of food stamps and how minorities take so much food stamps from non-minorities and people who apparently pay for it. Interestingly enough, 49% of the people on food stamps are white, 26% are black, and 20% are Latino. So just the idea that he's thinking in those terms shines a light on where he's coming from and what his beliefs are. Like I said, this is some people's. Well, I don't think anybody really saw it coming that he was going to take all three primaries, but he did, especially Colorado. That was a big surprise. But in the end, it's not a new ball game, but it's a more interesting ball game as far as this GOP presidential primary race is concerned, and that's what we're talking about today. And I'm sure come the next primary, we'll be talking about something else. So keep in touch. I will keep in touch as well. Bye.